Hello everyone, Matt at Triple Act Adventures. Today we're going to be doing some adventuring in the Coconino National Forest in Arizona.
Thank you everyone for joining us as we explore the Coconino National Forest in Arizona. We had no real agenda today. We were heading farther on to our 26-day overland trip, picked a spot on the Garmin Tread XL, and just allowed it to automatically route us through this forest. So it was really fun just exploring this area, and I hope you guys enjoy it too.
Trails in here.
I know, it's like endless exploration back in here. Yeah, there's literally like, we've already passed like 4 campsites and we haven't even gotten down this forest road 100 feet. I don't know how deep this mud is. It's pretty deep.
Oh, mud.
That's not one you want to hit going at speed, I'll tell you that.
Nope.
Like, look at all these like trails. It's just beautiful back here. I love how different Arizona is in different regions.
Right? Fun Rocky Pine Trail.
Yep. This almost reminds me of East Coast feeling a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
Ramble oaks, these little oak bushes.
Yeah. Mud.
Mud pit. Slabby.
Yeah.
Little snow patches on the logs.
Obviously they had some forest fires in here at one point too.
Yeah.
This is beautiful.
Isn't that Trick Princess?
Zooey, if you like lay down, you're like choking yourself.
Yeah, back up, back up. There you go. Another beautiful campering. Jeez.
Literally endless camping back here, it looks like.
Yeah. Head down. Don't watch your neck strained like that.
Ooh, ice.
Oh,
Hear it?
yeah.
I love all the little rocks and stuff.
Oh, yeah. This is fun.
At the end of the street, turn left.
Don't you love when you're navigating off-road
At the end of the street, yes.
and Garmin's like, at the end of this forest street that you're on?
Honey, why don't you like sit with your head out the window? Yeah, I think you would be more comfortable on your neck. Another fire pit.
National Forest 9385.
That's so funny.
It really is.
I might turn the sway bar off, see if it'll help. Just like a little bit of articulation. There we go. Just make it a little less bobbly, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Makes it off camera sketchier, but
Yeah.
well, actually it says that you're supposed to go that way a little bit, but looks like it connects.
It does.
Look at this just random like pond out here.
Probably for the cattle.
Probably.
Oh yeah, just gotta.
In 1/4 mile, turn right on National Forest 149A.
What a cool place. We'll say camping here, you gotta be careful.
Turn
Looks
right
like
on
some of these
National
trees
Forest
are
149A.
Gonna fall.
yeah, very dead trees.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like we need to go through this gate.
Yeah. Please close the gate. Okay.
Cattle gate. Thank you, co-driver.
Oh, anytime.
Hey, Zooey. Through the gate we go. Do you see that squirrel, Zoe? They have huge ears here. There was
Tough to latch back up.
there was a squirrel running by. They have like huge ears. They
Big
look,
pointy ears.
yeah, they almost look
Freaking
like,
love their pointy ears.
I don't even know how to explain it. They're almost like cat ears.
Little like
almost.
foxy ears.
Yeah, like little
Mhm.
fox ears, but on a small squirrel.
On a tiny squirrel that's red. Was it a red one or like a
It's
dark
more
one?
gray. Yeah, like a darker squirrel.
Cute. Okay, making a right-hand turn.
For a second, I thought you were about to say left. I was like, no way. Snow.
Snow.
1.5 miles, turn right on front 149.
Mind you, it is 59 degrees outside.
Mm-hmm. We're also at almost 6,900
Yeah.
feet.
6,800 feet of elevation. So I'm sure at nighttime it gets pretty cool.
Yeah,
And then you've got all the shade too, so.
correct. And that sun goes down early, I bet.
Yeah.
There's trees. Oh yeah, there he is. He's so cute. Love it.
Tell you, right? Airing down and then the new ride shocks make such a difference.
Mm-hmm.
Our old shocks would have been just like rough on this. Didn't matter
Yeah.
what you did.
No, it's so much more enjoyable this trip.
Yeah. It handles better on the road. It's better on wheeling. It's like softer. It like just absorbs everything. When you're going fast on, you know, like forest roads or whatever you want to call them, it just eats up like some of the bumps and stuff too. It's just all around significantly better. All right, I got it. Awning Ripper 5000 here, just barely underneath it. Those are gonna hit the 10. Yeah.
That's right, soft pine.
Yeah, nothing we're not used to. East Coast wheelers.
It's pretty open. But
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, this trail's. I feel like you could fit a full-size Ram down here.
Right?
Probably almost fit a van down this.
I feel like you could.
You'd definitely be pinstriping it, like, because of the height,
Right.
you know? Like this, we're gonna like, yeah, we're gonna like
Or what about
just,
this stick?
we're gonna get just underneath these, maybe. This one, yeah, it might hit the 10. Literally, it might scrape the back of the 10.
Nice.
That was, if we were 2 inches taller, we would have been touching that one. I will say though, trails like this are tough because there's nowhere to pass. Like if you had oncoming
Right.
traffic, like
How do you handle that?
yeah, there's no real spot to like pull off. So somebody's backing up for a while. This one, I think we're gonna need to kind of go like this. And go like that.
Nice job.
Thank you. Beautiful.
Chipmunk. Choo, 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 choo.
A big log. Looks like everybody's just been pinching around it.
Mm-hmm.
Should be good.
You good.
Usually I don't like going around logs like that, try to stay on the trail, but when everybody else has been doing it, I don't feel as bad, I guess.
Yeah.
Part of me wants to just get out and move it though.
Love these skinny oak trees.
Yeah.
I wonder how old they are, like comparatively, because they probably don't grow as fast as by us.
Right. Clearly, there was a burn on the right side,
Yep.
but it seems like it didn't. Well, yeah, I guess
They
it
went
did
up
get
there
over
for
here.
sure.
Yeah. It's close to the
Just
mirror.
missed that.
Yep. The hard part was that was so close to the mirror, and then on this side, it was like a drop off.
Mm.
It's tight. Probably designed a little bit more for Jeeps. Jeeps are narrower.
Yeah.
Clunk clunk. I feel like this is good bear country.
Seems like it, yeah.
Yeah. Must have finally broke 15. Door's locked.
Yeah, you can tell it's winter because all the ferns are ground over,
Yep.
and yet there's still color on the oak and the green on the pine.
Yeah, it's so much different than where we're from, where when it's winter, everything's just dead. Like you get pine, that's about it, right?
Mm-hmm. And I don't think other than in like the White Mountains and maybe out in the Adirondacks, but not so much. We don't have white pine forests like this.
No.
Like this is a West Coast thing, I feel like.
Yeah, I think some of it's the higher elevation too, right? Because
Yeah.
now we're at 7,000 feet of elevation,
Right.
which doesn't really seem like we've been climbing, but we have been. Yeah, it's beautiful. I'll tell you that. All the pine on the ground is always just so. I don't know. It just looks pleasant, and it also.
Right.
I always believe that pine is softer. Like
Yeah.
walking on it, mountain biking on it, wheeling on it.
Looks we could go left. Do you want me to check that sign?
No. Yeah, let's look at the sign quick. I mean, I could definitely get through there.
We're looking for FR 149A.
Yep.
As we pulled up to our next turn, we noticed what appeared to be a large gatekeeper mound that had been put in, But as Danielle inspected it further, it looked like this trail hasn't been traversed in quite a long time, and there were some very large trees down. So we decided to turn around here, continue back on the trail we just came up, and connect farther down in the forest. So don't mind as we turn around here, but I hope you're enjoying it so far.
Yeah. There's no real connectors. We can go all the way back to this green trail and connect over to 87, air up, unfortunately.
And then get back off.
Yeah, or we'd have to go like maybe this trail.
Go back and go
Yeah.
that way.
Let's try that.
Let's try that first. Because that wasn't that far.
No. Alright, let me back up a little bit here. Oh, you know what'd be fun? Turn on the tilt sensors. I always forget that we have those. It's a very off-camber section. Okay, we'll go back and we'll try the other route.
Okay. Is there a way in here to mark that that's closed?
Not that I know of. Ooh. I was looking at the map, not paying attention.
Do you want me to yes?
Sure. We'll follow what we know. We'll go that brown route, right?
Yeah.
And then it'll probably ask us to recalculate again, but that's fine. What was I going to say though? You were saying something. I don't know.
Oh, if there was a way to mark road closures.
Yeah, not that I know of. I don't think you can do it through the device. I think I would assume you'd probably have to go like maybe on the Garmin Explorer app, maybe? Or you'd have to submit it to Garmin because they're using forestry service maps and stuff though, so it's really more up to the state or the feds to mark their trails appropriately. But they don't really update their maps that often. Like a lot, especially the forestry maps, the US forestry maps are updated like, I don't know, I think they just did them recently, maybe 2020, but it was like 2016 before that or something. Like I remember with Gaia, a lot of the maps were still 2016 forestry maps. But you gotta imagine they're not. How are they gonna verify every single thing? So
That's cold, crisp air.
yeah.
1 mile, turn left on National Forest 9385.
To see how this GoPro does with exposure. So the settings I have, which I think I kind of used for mountain biking, is that it doesn't do like auto exposure when you're out here.
Okay.
But the reason why is that it constantly messes with it.
Oh, that's gotta be a beautiful bug.
Yeah, like it's nice in a way because it gives you like, I guess you want to say an optimized image each time, but not really though. And then I found with GoPro it was like always like, or I'm sorry, when I was mountain biking, it was like constantly like making the image change, which for like YouTube just was like terrible.
Yeah.
So now I have it, I think, set to a fixed exposure, and then I have to do it in post. So we'll see. We'll see what we capture.
Nice.
Yeah, I've learned the corners of this truck pretty well, I feel like. Supposedly, this cutover trail is like right here. No, it's right here.
Oh.
feel like this is what's actually marked, so if I have to turn around, I do. But
Right.
look at the ears on those things, man.
It's so cool. I love it.
I feel like I would.
Pretty. He's got like a red stripe across his back, but then
Yeah.
the rest of him is like a dark.
I feel like I would like squirrels more if they all looked like that.
Nah, they'd still get you off.
I feel like this trail isn't traveled as much.
Feel like it's not.
Looks like there's a cut. And cut around. It's an off-camber muddy section. God, this suspension feels so much better. It's crazy how much more smooth it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is.
Like really, it doesn't even feel like the same truck anymore, which is wild that just bolting on a suspension makes that much difference. Yeah, that's why I got the Rocky Black finish.
Yeah, right? I don't know why people would get the glossy finish.
Probably for the look, right?
Yeah,
Looks slicker.
for sure.
Maybe if you're
Ruin
like-
day one.
Starbucks wheeling more than.
Boodoo.
Yeah. Sorry, Zoo. Probably got pine needles all over you now.
Little. It's fine.
I always feel like the back passengers get the worst of it
Yeah.
because it does the like flick on the B pillar.
In 1/4 mile, turn left on National Forest 9385.
You're right. It did connect. Fun.
Well, so I think that's like the upper
Mm-hmm.
portion. Yeah, might as well take a different route, right?
Yeah. So up here, we want to stay to
To
the
the right, correct. It wants us to turn around and try to go on the route that doesn't exist.
Correct. Wants us to do a U-turn from our U-turn.
We might find out this other direction's also blocked.
You never
but
know.
Turn left on National Forest 9385.
Going straight/right. Big divot on my side. You're home. The key to assess sway bar disconnect button is so convenient. Like, cause I'm not in 4-wheel drive. Well, you know, I'm in the standard drive mode, and you can just disconnect it instead of having to be in 4-wheel low to
Yeah.
disconnect it, because it gets rid of like a lot of this like side to side shaking and all that stuff. Not that an independent front suspension vehicle shakes as bad as a Jeep does, but it does a little bit. This is fun back here.
This is fun back here.
Oh, hey, it looks like it figured it out, right?
Well, it asked to recalculate.
Yeah, but it figured it out though, it looks like. Bouncy. Yeah.
Yep, I think it did.
Yeah. We just had to coerce it a little.
Hello.
I mean, can't blame it. It didn't know the trail was closed.
No.
And the fact that this navigates you turn by turn off-road and it's all offline, that's insane.
Wild.
Yeah. I don't understand how it holds all of
In
that
1/2
data.
mile, make a sharp right turn on National Forest
Actually gonna turn this sway bar
9385H.
back on for this just because it's off camera. You turned our pitch and roll off at some point.
Oh, sorry.
I wanted to see it.
Oh. What I hit?
You hit the map instead of the button.
I bounced. I can't get there. Why not?
was just cool to see.
Yeah.
I'm sure like every Jeep owner out there is like, yeah, I have pitch and roll from the factory. I never look at it, you know?
Right?
But I'm like, ooh, I got a pitch and roll meter now. I'll go through the mud just for you.
Thanks. Ice, baby, ice. Ooh, breaking that ice.
Yeah. I know you love the mud.
I do. This is fun.
Yeah, northeast, this would be a water crossing.
Yeah. That's fun. 17 degrees.
17 degrees sideways. Doesn't
What's
look
our
like
max?
much. I don't know what our max is. With the rooftop 10, it is a lot less than it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very disconcerting with the rooftop 10. I will say though, that's another thing. I don't know, maybe we haven't done that much off-camber stuff, but this suspension, for some reason, feels more confident off-camber than...
It does. Why
The
is
old
that?
one.
Maybe because it's not so floppy and it feels more planted, so therefore.
Yeah, I
when
think
you're
it's the
like,
valving is better probably, and the compression is probably better, right?
Mhm.
So like it catches you, I guess, or you have more support, where the other one just felt like it was gonna just flop. These are beautiful trails. Like these
Yeah.
are super fun.
It's beautiful.
I will say you could 100% do this in like a stock off-road vehicle.
Make
Some-
a sharp right turn
probably
on
small terrain
National
tires would
Forest
be recommended,
9385H.
Honestly, you don't even need four-wheel drive either.
Not for this.
Air down, but
Air down is comfy.
yeah, air down for comfort and for some traction over the larger rocks and stuff. But, alright, supposedly there's a sharp right
I think
up
it's
here.
where the sunlight's hitting here.
Looks blocked.
All right, that's all right. So we just continue here.
Continue up there, we'll take the second one.
86. Yep.
A lot of these trails look blocked. I wonder why.
Yeah.
That one's like a deliberate block too.
Yeah.
Maybe there's like a massive tree down and they just don't want people to have to get stuck and back out or something.
Right.
But the amount of energy to move those massive rocks and block the trail, you'd think you'd just bring a chainsaw and clean it up. So I don't have the answer.
In 1/2 mile, turn right on front 149.
As we came farther down the trail here, on the left side, the area really opened up to this gorgeous campsites. And I almost said campsite, but there was about 15 different campsites here. You had nice tree coverage on the sides, pine trees everywhere, while also being nice and open, plenty of sunshine and solar available. This would be a great spot for families, large group rides, really any kind of adventure takers to just set up camp and enjoy out here during the beautiful weather in Arizona.
Look at this, like, there's so many campsites back in here. I just saw another one back
Yeah.
there.
I see the ring.
Like way back here, another ring. Like look at this, like, look at this, like, grassy area. It's like,
Oh, this
it's
is
just like it's like somebody's like backyard
beautiful.
almost, just out in the middle of nowhere.
another camp ring.
There's literally hundreds of camp rings here.
That's gorgeous.
Like you could have an entire Overland like guided tour back here, and then everybody sets up here and have a
Look at
massive
this.
camp. This is insane.
Wow.
Do you want to get out and walk around with the dog at all, or just keep going? Or?
I'm okay to keep going.
Okay, me too.
I mean, she just peed an hour, not even an hour ago. Little moguls.
Yep. Little moguling and God, that suspension though. Jeez. So freaking good.
There are camp rings everywhere.
I I just wanted to give a forewarning to anybody that might be following along. If you have a trailer, this spot was particularly tight. My vehicle, the Lexus GX460, just barely made it through this spot here. So I would highly recommend, if you have a trailer, either going extremely wide or maybe finding a different route.
I feel like that was not the best cleanup job.
No. I don't know if I'm in a clear. How are you doing on your side?
You're like a foot and a half from this log.
How's the back doing?
You're good. Clear.
Okay. Yeah, somebody probably could winch that and like
Right.
just move it. So
Looks like that post up there is our right-hand turn. Another amazing
beautiful campsite.
campsite. Wonder how crowded this is. Like
It's
in
gotta
the
be
summer
right.
months, right?
Because this is very soft trails too. Like
yeah.
very easy to get to. Yeah, this looks like a very open trail. Wow. Okay. Oh, that one must have been close.
It must have been because
That's
we didn't even spot
Ooh,
it.
coyote or something running across. See it up there? Fox?
Yeah, coyote. Oh, he's beautiful. Oh, he's pretty.
I lost track of him, but
He's on the ridge staring at us.
cool.
Gorgeous.
Beautiful back here. Turn our sway bar back on. What a cool little adventure.
I love it.
And a little snack. There you go. This is a very well graded road. Obviously, this area has to be very popular in the shoulder seasons, or even the summer, maybe.
Right. I bet you it is very popular in the summer. 7,000 feet up, you're not in the heat of the
3/4 of a
valley.
mile. Keep right
and
on
you're in the
Warm,
149.
trees.
You're shaded in the trees.
Yeah. I could see them having a lot of fire bans here, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Obviously, they've had a lot of fire issues here, first
Right.
of all. And then all the like pine and stuff on the ground. Yeah, this is a cool one.
That's wild. I love it.
Did you specifically pick to go through here, or did Garmin kind of just route us this
Garmin
way?
just routed us to my destination.
Shout out to Garmin.
Like, impressive.
shortest one drive than there is in our entire where we live.
Region.
Yeah.
Another one.
Oh, big one.
Sure.
It is kind of wild that there's like nobody back here though, because it's quote unquote cold. Yeah. Another huge
Wow.
campsite. You could literally camp anywhere back here.
Yeah. Can't find one, just keep driving.
Yep.
Another
And they're
one.
all beautiful.
Another one.
And somebody you can tell like they spent time to clear them all out.
Clean them up.
Clean 'em,
pretty
yeah.
rings.
Nice little fire ring set up. Pretty level ground on all of them too.
Yeah.
Love how much greenery and color there still is
Yeah.
for November.
It's like still mid-fall.
Yeah.
It's their late fall, I guess, but wow, stunning campsites.
1/2 mile, turn left on unpaved road.
Well, actually, when you get on the road. A sign.
Yeah, I know, right? Like road sign. National Forest Road 149.
Another amazing site.
Huge.
But
I feel like every one of these sites you could put like a lot.
Turn left on unpaved road.
left on unpaved road is closed.
Yeah.
No, we're not quite on top of it after this fence. There we go, left on unpaved road. Oh wow, you need to recalculate it.
Closed.
After running into another trail that was closed, we decided to air up, drive some forest roads, and pick up the Arizona BDR. Specifically, we were going to pick up section 4, which drives on the Mongoloon Rim. But for today, this will conclude our explorations in the Coconino National Forest. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you guys tune in for episode number 3, where we check out the Mongoloon Rim. As I always say, guys, I'm a small channel. If you guys could please like, subscribe, and share, I would really appreciate it. Thanks again for joining us. Can't wait to see you guys next time.